things, yeah? Okay, well, it's a very easy dish to make actually, but it's even easier if you use one of these. It's a terribly clever strogonoff sauce base mix, which it's got everything you need in there for a strogonoff, apart from the cream. We're going to add some cream to this, and some mushrooms and some beef. Okay, so 3 ingredients there, and there's more mushrooms than I thought here. You're going to use a little bit of oil to fry these mushrooms off first of all. So we've got a little bit of grapeseed oil. Don't use your best olive oil for this. Just put those in there like that. Start sauteing those mushrooms off, and we're going to cook all this in one pan. So we don't like washing up, do we? Does anyone like washing up here? Dishwasher. Dishwasher. We like a dishwasher. It's a big pan to get in the dishwasher, isn't it? So one pan. Okay. I reckon you'll get 4 portions out of these fillet steaks. Now, I'm going to talk about this lovely Aberdeen Angus fillet steak here. Okay, I won't talk about it too long. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the pack here. Look at the price. It is quite expensive. It's $35.99 a kilo. Okay, so these 2 steaks are a tenner and 1 pence. Okay, so if you're going to have a whole fillet steak, it's £5 a portion. But if you're going to cut that in half, it's $2.50 a portion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice these into really, really thin strips into a mincy, which is a little fine strip of beef, so it goes a lot further. And it's going to be quite a rich sauce, so you're not going to want too much of this. And you generally serve this with rice, maybe a little bit of steamed vegetable. So you wouldn't want too much of this because it is very rich. It's delicious, but not too much of it. So the time we've cut this into fine strips, it goes much, much further. So fillet steak, Aberdeen Angus, very, very tender. We're going to flash fry this in the same pan as the mushrooms. So we're going to take those mushrooms out. Is it cheating because you're helping me?
No, because I was helping you.
Oh, okay. That's all right then. So if you missed the beginning, I'm making beef stroganoff here. I'm going to use this terribly clever. Could you hold one of those jars up for me, madam? Thank you very much. Look, have a little smell of that inside. Okay, that's got the paprika in it. It's got lemon juice in it. It's got the wine. It's got the brandy. It's got everything you need for a stroganoff. Okay, all in the base. Thank you very much. My lovely assistant there. So we're going to use that and then a little bit of double cream. How are the mushrooms coming on? Almost there, almost there. Once they're cooked, they're going to go into that bowl there, and we're going to flash fry the beef off. I think that'll do. How are we doing for time? Oh my gosh, it is going to be tight, isn't it? I haven't timed myself doing this. I just guessed it was going to take 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to fry the beef off in the same, really under pressure now, in the same pan. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it in 5 minutes. It might be 6. Okay. So a little bit more oil in there, a little bit of salt and pepper on the beef. Not too much because remember in that terribly clever jar, that's perfectly seasoned. So we're not going to add any more salt to the sauce. So we don't want to put too much on the meat and it's going into the sauce. Right. So flash fry the beef in there just to get it sealed off, and we're going to cook it nice and rare, because it's going to go back into the sauce at the end. And this is get a really hot pan. It's the same as if you're cooking any steak. You just want to fry that off really, really quickly. Something like that. There you go. That goes into the mushrooms there. Now this is the good bit. This is where it turns into a delicious stroganoff. So you put your terribly clever. These are 99p, incidentally. Okay, on half price at the moment. For the next 2, oh, thanks for taking the lid off. Going to put half of that. This is one for the weekend. Okay, this is not one for the waistline. It's absolutely delicious, and you just bring that back to the boil with that terribly clever sauce. There's a recipe. If you peel that little label back under there, it tells you what to do. So if you forget everything I've told you today, it's all in the recipe there. The mushrooms and the beef go back in there just to finish cooking. Okay, so it's instantly sort of thickened up. It's got loads of paprika and there's the lemon juice in there. So traditionally a stroganoff is finished with sour cream or yogurt, but that has all the lemon juice in there, so this sours it up. It's got all the paprika in there as well, and then all that flavour goes back into the meat, and it's quite delicious. So there you go. I don't know how we did there. 4:55 there. Okay. We're just going to leave it for another 30 seconds, okay? But essentially I finished it in less than 5 minutes. So beef stroganoff.